Well, it is day 3. So future Nick here, guys. And I was so tired this day, I just wanted to hop in here where I said day 3. It depends on how you calculate it. But for YouTube purposes, it's actually day 4. So before you say, oh, we've already seen day 3. No. I was very tired and I counted wrong. And so it was actually day 4 from the time we left New Jersey. So just wanted to jump in and say that. Enjoy the video. Wanted to give you a quick update. It's about 11:30 or so in the morning. And I noticed in this, the ginger is slacking because I'm doing most of the recordings. Anyway, the water's being fixed as we speak.
I'm not recording because I
hopefully,
haven't showered in a few days.
Yeah, she can't record because, you know, smell-o-vision is a big deal. So the water's being fixed as we speak. Praise God for that. The bad news is that the gas cannot be turned on until Monday. They don't do turn-ons on the weekends. But that's okay. That's a lesser issue. We did buy a microwave so we can heat up some water. I mean, we're definitely getting into the modern era here a little bit. But soon we will have running water, Lord willing. So, wanted to update you on that. We're also got the burn barrels going. You can kind of see one of them over there. Got one going in the front yard. Quick note on burn barrels. Make big holes for oxygen. The one that's out front, I did kind of last, and I put bigger holes in that one, and that one's raging pretty well. We did bring some stuff in. You can see Kev over there. Got the space heaters going still because it is supposed to be cold. We had a little ice storm last night, but it's not uncomfortable in here. It's okay. Got the stove in off the trailer last night. We're working on fittings. That's another fun thing. I'm not a gas expert. I know a little bit about gas, enough to get by, but we're working on that. Luckily, there is a hardware store a little closer than the Ace Hardware that I knew about, so we're working on that. Also, the trailer is like 90% empty. There is a couple things that have to come in, and there is some things we're going to be taking back to New Jersey to resell. Not a lot, but some stuff. So we're happy about that. The truck itself is empty of stuff that's staying here. So we're doing really well. We are living okay. Comfy chairs is hard to find here. We have one that I thought was comfy, and it's not. That's the one that Ginger is currently occupying. She,
Don't leave that.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a little crippled, I think, because, like, if you go back, you go way back. Like, Ginger's at the point where she's going to fall. I got that chair for free, so I'm not too worried about it, but it is just, like, it is okay. That's about most I can say about it. There's still a lot to burn. There's still some stuff that needs to be done, you know, that the contractors didn't get done, which is not their fault at all. There was a lot they were doing. I do apologize for the no house tour yet. Actually, if I don't get interrupted, we could probably do it really quick. Ready, guys? Here we go with the house tour. So this is the forbidden door. No, not really. There is an upstairs. I'm not going to go upstairs only because I have to be down here in case the plumber needs me. This is closed to keep heat in the area that we're in. But this is kind of like storage right now. Goes upstairs. It's actually really nice upstairs. We're going to probably have like an office up there. This is all old cabinets. This room is going to be, all this old ceiling is going to get taken down. And they are going to put a drywall up there for us. So we're happy about that. They're going to be doing that, I don't know, probably next time that they're here. But these are all old cabinets. Unfortunately, they're really nice cabinets, but they are just, the mold got to them. They were kept in an area where they weren't climate controlled. And it really just kind of like messed with them. They're very warped. Can't really see it in the video. The old front door, which is cool. We might do something with that. The floor, linoleum, and all that's going to get ripped up. So the kitchen is somewhat modern if it had gas and running water, which again we're working on. And cabinets, which we do have somebody coming for that, right?
No, I was wondering.
Yeah. So we still got like 10 days, so we're not too much in a rush. But there will be some cabinets in here at some point. A nice fancy light, which I'm gonna tell you, these lights I wasn't a big fan of. This light bulb actually has a battery in it up there, and I have a little thing out in the trailer, a little thing that it screws into, and it's got a button, and that can work without being plugged in, which is nice. but you got to put it in there and use it to let it charge. So anyway, sink will be here. Fixtures are down there. Obviously a nice window looking out. You guys can see it's really nice out there. This is our makeshift table, refrigerator. Shout out to Boland's Appliances for that. Not a sponsor, but I'm gonna tell you what, he did us right on this fridge. He saved our butts. He had it all plugged in for us and ready to go when we got here, and he's not very far at all. So I put it on the back of my truck and brought it up here, and we were actually able to put our stuff in it, which was good because our cooler over there, the big white one there, was struggling with ice, so it was good. Anyway, these are windows here. There used to be a door there that's no longer there.
A door to nowhere.
Door to nowhere. Yeah, but it's a nice view, kind of. There's a lot of junk out there right now just from contracting and stuff and all that other good jazz. This is our sleeping quarters right now. The problem is with setting up the bed, there's nowhere really to set it up because they have to do more drywall stuff in here. We don't want to set up a bed in an area where they're going to be doing drywall. So that room I was just in with the door shut, that room is going to be drywall, and this room is mostly drywall, but it's still got some more to go. It is nice in here, though, I have to say. This is our front door. This is, again, screened off, kind of, just because, we want to keep the heat in certain rooms. This room, the floor is a little weird in here. We're going to have them look at the floor, maybe add some supports for that. Ceiling, we're going to get them to redo that with drywall. The sides are paneling. We can work on that. This will probably wind up being Kev's room. Right now it's storage with old cabinets and such. That heater there doesn't work. It's on gas anyway, so wouldn't really matter because there's no gas. That door, we don't know what that was for. But yeah, this is actually a really nice room, to be honest with you. Really nice room, but it's got some ways to go. This room in here is the gun room, which used to be a gun store. Concrete floor. This will be like some sort of a pantry area. Internet's over there now, which is great. But we're also moving stuff in because it's got a front door that goes right outside.
A few moments later.
All right, ladies and gents, I am here. I was in here recording this, and I seen the plumber walking by the window, and I went out, and we have water. So I had actually recorded that a couple hours ago. We got water. Good news, too, is we got gas hookup ready. We don't have gas yet. But I did find a fitting for the stove that I needed, which was an odd fitting, but I did find it. So praise God for that. So we are set for Monday. Washer is actually hooked up. We're doing our first load of wash. No hot water yet, but that's okay. We do have a microwave, and we don't have a stove yet because there's no gas. But we do have the ability to make hot water. So it's a work in progress, but we're getting there. At least we have water. Huge thing. Also, the excavator guys are coming to check out our situation on the hill, as well as try and get us a roadway up the mountain. But anyway, doing the walkthrough still. So this room here, as you guys can see, is rough. Now some stuff has been moved around because while the plumber was outside and I was working with him and getting the shower fixed up and all that, Ginger actually went ahead and did the organizing in here because we still got a couple more things to bring in from the trailer. And some of this stuff is going back to New Jersey with us to resell. But this is where our pantry will be. All kinds of cool stuff in here. The one thing I will say that we will do is change out these fluorescent bulbs. I hate fluorescent bulbs. And yes, I know. Now you can get some cool LED ones. I know there's a lot you can do with those. Don't get me wrong, but I am just not a fan of fluorescent bulbs. And this room has a lot of potential for all kinds of different things. We're going to probably be using it most likely as a storage area for now, but more on that later because this room we're actually kind of ignoring right now. We are using it for storage because the contractors are done in here. So what did they do? Let me show you what they did. So this window here, you guys can see the wood burning outside, but this window here was replaced. The window that was in here was okay, but it was old and it took a lot of effort to shut. So we just went ahead and put in a new window. The door over here is another thing. So this door here is new. What was on it was this door here. And let me show you. I think I can show you, kind of. The contractors did not really bust us getting it out. That's really what it looked like. It was really in rough shape. And it was all split. Some of this was them, but it was split here. Somebody had actually kicked it in. The previous tenants of this house really did a number on things. So we had a lot of stuff that we had to do. We're at a point budget-wise as well as just work-wise that we are more focused on now kind of outside stuff. There is inside stuff, as I said, the room that will be Kevin's, as well as the end room. You know, there will be some drywall that they're going to do. But, you know, majority, I would say 80% of what we're going to have them do is done. Mainly because, you know, again, budget-wise, like, I mean, it's not cheap to do this. This right here is a view from basically our front yard. Mountain view. Isaiah keeps telling us there's pandas up there. Don't really know what pandas he's talking about. But this is our view right here. Well, I'm back with another update on what's going on. So the excavator was just here. He left. Got a little bit of bad news. This here, one of our biggest issues right now, is going to be extremely expensive to fix. So we're gonna put that on hold right now, you know, but in the meantime try to find somebody to fix it. Working on that. But the good news is we are going to be doing some stuff around here. There's going to be a road that goes up there on this side, basically kind of going up. There's a flat piece of land up there that's very, very hard to get to, but it won't be with that. He's also going to be basically ditching right across here and straight out for drainage. He's also going to be digging a ditch, well, basically the same ditch, but he's going to be digging along in here, basically right in here, straight line, and go right over here to this. Right there on the end of the house, there's no gutter. Basically, there's nowhere to run it. So what he's going to be doing is he's going to be running line from there, straight on out, all the way down to the end of the road, basically, to get us some drainage, which is cool. And lastly, but not leastly, as they say, he is going to be tearing down this shed. Now, sad part is we love this shed, but it's honestly, it's not usable. It is so close, as you guys might have seen in the walkthrough, if that's even been published yet, which hopefully it has, but it is so close to the house. You know, we can't do much in here because, well, there's not much that can be done there. As you guys can see back there, all this in here gets so wet because the sun can't hit it because this is in the way. So we have a lot of issues here, and this will hopefully fix some of them, not all, but we're going to make the most out of it, and we're going to try to get everything done that we can right now. I think that right now, you know, one of the biggest things we can do is just work on getting rid of some of this trash. Guys, there's a lot of trash here, and we've been working on that. And in the meantime, just wait for people to come to give us prices on getting stuff done. This project here was going to be about 4 times the amount of money as the other one. And we're hoping that the road department will help us here. That's what we were advised, was maybe get the road department to come in and at least put beds in, and then this guy could backfill it for us. But the beds are not cheap, so we're hoping that that kind of helps us because we're losing space here. So it is a little bit of a time sensitive issue. I really didn't realize how much of a time sensitive issue it was, but it is something that will need to get fixed this summer because winters here are historically wet. Basically November to April, kind of right now, is like the wettest time. So, you know, before that October, November time comes, we need to make sure that that's fixed. Also, the other thing to note is that that was, at least in part, caused by this, and I showed you guys this at another time, but this all this drain here was just running straight over and out to where the problem is. So there's a lot there. We're going to be fixing that part at least so that the problem's fixed. And then we just need to fix the issue, we'll say, that was caused by the problem. So we're working, guys. slow process to do things, but we're getting there. And honestly, we're happy with the progress. All in all, it has been slow, but I went inside and Ginger had actually told me, she says, we got a lot done today. So we did. This will probably be my last video for tonight. Tomorrow morning, we're going to go to church. And tonight, all I'm going to do is eat dinner. And probably do a little more burning tonight. I got to let some of this burn down, what I've got in there, because it's just, I kept piling it, and it needs to burn down. So I'm going to be working on that too. But I got to let some of it burn down a little bit. Probably after dinner, I'll come out, douse it with water, and, maybe get rolling on another little bit to burn, because there's a lot to burn, guys. And there will be more. So anyway, that's what we got right now. Appreciate y'all, and appreciate your time. Definitely. Thank you all for watching. And we will see you here probably tomorrow. All right, guys. See ya.